framed up.
A 1 minute
I think.
shirt.
Do we want the
Why is it doing
beer
this?
behind me?
It's telling me I'm not connected to the internet. And I know I'm connected to the internet. You want to know how I know that? Because I could
I'm
see,
on the internet.
I could see every bay. All right.
Just close out Streamlabs and restart it.
Are we live, though?
Yes.
All right, fuck it. I'm just going to wear it.
Yeah. Yeah, we're live. Let's see if we got sound. I know it's going to boot me off the line.
Let's see if we got sound.
Yep, we got sound.
We have sound.
Check, check. Not too loud.
Brutal, man. Just a brutal start.
But you know what? It's a start. They say the journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step.
Jeez, what a... Okay. We had every technical difficulty in the book getting started tonight, which was...
And we solved them all. We've seen a million faces and we rocked them all. The soundboard is out now, too.
Oh, I must have pulled that out of its thing.
We're not moving the table. Yeah. I'll do my own sound effects tonight. I'm going to be like the guy from Police Academy.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah. Oh, man. What a start. Well, we're back. We're live. I hope you had a good 2 weeks off. I hope it was a lot better than the last 30 minutes we just had trying to get this live stream up and running.
Well, this is what happens, right? You go away for a week or two. It's just like at work, right? You come back from work and it's just the shit has piled up so high and you spend a week digging out of it.
Yep.
But we're back.
Yes.
We're back and we're on and we're live.
Welcome to the most useless, greatest live stream of indoor golf that you're ever going to see.
I would argue that's more useless.
Yeah, it's up there. It's up there. But if you're golf nerds like us, come hang out, chat with us.
We are competing for the title.
Yes.
All right. So what do we got going on, Big Chris?
Just so much going on.
Let's summarize what we've been through for the past
30
better
minutes?
part of 12 or 13 weeks before.
Okay.
So here at Golf Kings, we just wrapped up our fall two-man scramble season. Our champions are out there right now with the trophy.
Yes, and the belts.
And the belts, ready to defend the winter season. So we've got better part of 40...
We have 42 teams.
42 teams, full league.
Full league, sold out.
Sold
with
out.
a long waiting list.
I love it. I love to hear it.
The success we've experienced the last 6 months in just our leagues is gone through the roof, and people can't get enough of it now that it's cold season here.
Yes.
And we got snow on the ground.
So people would have hesitated on the fall season thinking they could still get a couple rounds in, and now reality is set in.
Yep.
You're done.
You're done. It's 20 degrees outside. It's frozen. There was snowfall today, probably possibly 2 to 4 inches.
Yes.
And now it's going to be cold the next week, so this is all freezing, and there is no outdoor golf to be played in the state of New Jersey.
Time to hibernate and play some indoor golf.
Yep. We broadcast from New Jersey. We're at our brick facility. We have 2 other facilities in Wall and Toms River, New Jersey. And we have right now currently 21 bays of golf going right now.
21. Holy shamoly.
Yep.
21 bays. We had 21 bays of teams playing at 6 o'clock. Then we turn it over. We got 21 bays of teams playing now at 8 o'clock. Total of 42 teams. This week they're playing Firestone Country Club over in Akron, Ohio. And basically what we'll do, we'll have 8 regular season weeks.
Yep.
Different course every week. 2-man scramble. Points awarded based on best score of the week. Week over week, and then we have a 4th and 8th week will be majors, double points weeks.
Yep, double points weeks.
And then we'll all culminate in not getting too deep into the weeds. We'll figure that out when we get there, but we'll have a
21 team brackets.
21 team bracket, playoff, match play.
9 holes.
9-hole match play, 2v2 scramble format.
Yep.
And that's when the chaos really starts. But before we even get to that, we're kicking off the season week 1.
Yes.
So sorry we're a little late. We normally do this at 8 o'clock. We had some technical difficulties.
Everything was not working.
We fixed it.
We did.
And I don't know how.
We have no answer as to why it was broken. We have no answer as to how we fixed it. All we did was unplug everything. We did lose the soundboard, so there will be no funny sound bites tonight, but you're going to hear some funny shit anyway from Danny and myself.
And you'll definitely see some funny golf. So
yes.
Welcome aboard for everybody that's just joining. Tyler, welcome from Pennsylvania. No chance you're going to see a course either. We're probably in about the same boat as it stands snow-wise.
Yes.
And, you always get that teaser, like that November, December, 50-degree day.
So, fun fact, my birthday is January 16th coming up.
Okay.
Don't forget to get me a gift.
Hold on. Let me write that down.
I actually do make it outside for golf on my birthday every year. For some reason, it's just a wild coincidence. It's like 60 degrees out that one day in January. You're like, oh my gosh, let's go do it.
It's funny how stuff like that happens, right? Like I'm July 16th, and it's always 100 degrees. Like that week happens to always be that heat wave, that first one of the year, and you just get pounded, and it's it's brutal. But yeah, it's funny how that lines up. Farmer's Almanac probably has some interesting facts on that.
Yeah. So wild start to 2025. Hope you had a happy New Year, by the way.
Yeah, same to you. Same to you.
There's just a lot of change going around right now. Tonight's the first night. You're not a wrestling fan, but WWE's on Netflix.
Okay.
No
a
more
lot of
USA.
things moving over to Netflix. We had some football games over the holiday on Netflix, which supposedly got amazing ratings.
Yes.
Because everybody's got Netflix.
Everybody's got Netflix. The TGL starts tomorrow night.
I
can't wait.
I don't know if there's anything I've been more excited for in a very, very long time.
It looks awesome.
Being a sim fan, and a golf fan, and a Tiger fan, and a team golf fan.
I tell you, the way
it checks a lot of boxes.
Checks a lot of boxes, and the way they are marketing it, it's kind of
they got everybody involved.
Yes,
that was ingenious of them. Yeah. Having the foreplay guys come out there, the Barstool guys, having Jersey Jerry do his little mini
failure. By the way, failure,
brutal,
absolute failure. What a disservice he did to the fans on that one.
You know what? He's not committed to the craft.
He's got to stay there. He should be there. Well, I don't care blisters or not. If you do a challenge, you don't give up.
I totally agree. He's not a golfer. Let's just put it that way.
No, the amount of times I watched him pick up the shag bag and go to the left side of the screen to pick up all his balls because he pulled every single shot.
Yeah,
I'm a golf nerd, so I like watched it for 3 straight hours. And
I love that you're really turning into a golf nerd.
Yeah.
Because in the beginning you were a little
I was like, I can't really
dipping the toe.
Yes,
is what you were doing.
I love golf. I made golf my life, but like watching it and analyzing it and being like a nerd watching it on TV.
Careful, man, it's a slippery slope.
It's it's getting deep. So now I'm fully invested because
let me hear it. I've been waiting for this all day.
So I never really don't watch golf till the Masters. Right, Masters.
Okay,
is like
yeah. Preseason. It's got a preseason feel to it. The hit and giggle Hawaii courses, the West Coast courses. It's not until it hits the Florida swing and the Masters that I get you. I understand.
So I got involved. Somebody asked me to get involved in a golf fantasy league.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah,
got him. Got him.
So it's $115 to enter, but the key is once you pick a golfer, you cannot pick that one for the rest
like
of
a
the year.
survival league.
It's a survivor league, but there's like 5 different ways you can win. Mm-hmm. You could now, however much money your player wins that week, you get totaled for the year.
So your signature events, your majors,
everything
are going to be worth more. So you might want to save some of your horses.
Some horses there.
Yeah.
So
yep.
This week I went with, after doing a little homework, Colin Morikawa.
Number 2.
Number 2. I did not go with Matsuyama. I did see him, and I was like, I'm going to go with Colin. He kind of finished the year hot.
Yeah,
he's like a golfer.
Not a bad play.
Really doesn't have Sunday in him though.
And he's Hawaiian.
He is Hawaiian.
Japanese, but by way of Hawaii.
Yeah. So I was really invested to watching the entire tournament, and man, did he tear it up on Saturday. The whole field did. But
so here's the question: if he's not in contention, are you checking out? That's the test. That's the true test.
Yes, I'll be honest. I would have not watched if he was not in the top 10 entering the weekend.
And therein lies the bigger PGA issue. When the big horses, that's why they have these signature events.
Yep.
They have to play in them, or they won't be qualified for next year. It's big FedEx points on the line. So you're guaranteed to get those events where Scotty and JT and Xander and all the horses are going to be, because they've realized when it's Tom Hoagie, no offense, Tom Hoagie, love the name, and some of those second tier kind of B-level players are out in the lead in contention.
Yep.
Sunday ratings go down.
Yes.
100%.
And I don't even say Colin is like upper tier for me. I don't
He's
know.
got 2 majors.
I know, but
He fell off.
he kind of falls off on Sundays though.
So
He could have so much hardware under his belt. and
He's kind of a closet tinkerer, and I think it's been to his detriment. He fooled around with a couple different swings. He fooled around with a couple different putt strokes. He does the claw now.
Yep.
And he's a bit of, I think sometimes he's,
which Scotty turned to a claw too, right?
for anything inside of like 20 feet.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the longer ones, he's going more, conventional.
Yep.
But I think sometimes Colin gave up on stuff and started tinkering before it was broke.
Yeah.
But regardless, he is a solid golfer, and he went on a run. And I don't think he's going to have the Jordan Spieth type fall off.
Yeah.
I think you'll see Colin back. Well, obviously he already is, but consistently back because he's a grinder.
Yep.
He's a real golfer.
Joanne says Colin's super solid, prime for a major this year. Yeah, I mean he's playing well. He just has to finish the job.
Yeah, I think he was disappointed with the last season or two.
Good to see Matsuyama never took his foot off the gas Sunday. He's
He's a
kept
stone
forward
cold
up.
killer.
Yeah.
He's a stone cold killer.
And nothing phases him.
Nope.
It's unbelievable.
No, I don't know if you saw the little smirk coming off. I think it was 17. He made a putt that just caught the edge and looked like it could, rim out, and it dropped.
Yeah.
And it was the first time as he was walking, and the camera caught it perfectly. He just kind of gave a little smirk, like it's over.
Which is like, yeah, you never see that out of him.
Never, nothing.
I remember when he won the Masters and he's just chilling in the airport and the green jacket's just draped. There's a photo of him
On the
green,
chair.
and he's just draped over the chair and like no one knows who he is.
Well, you know what it is? It's a little bit of that like Japanese modesty. Go to work, do your job. I'm here to win tournaments. I'm here to play golf. That's it. That's what I do. And the moment of the year that year was his caddy bowing to the course. I
Yeah.
don't know if you remember that. He won the Masters, and his caddy, traditionally for anybody new to golf doesn't know, while the golfer gets the trophy and the accolades, the winning golfer's caddy gets to keep the pin flag on 18. So you might catch that occasionally at the end of a round. If a guy wins the tournament,
Interesting.
you'll see the caddy take
away
the
with the
flag,
pin?
and they screw the cap off the top, and they take the pin flag.
Okay.
And then they put the empty flag back in the pin. So when he did that,
Which is really beneficial if you're like Matt Kuchar's caddy, right?
proof that you
When you're not getting tipped.
you could sell the flag.
Yes, I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
but he has to win.
He did end up paying him though.
I know.
In full disclosure, not to shit on.
Was it
Kuch.
due to like public pressure though?
Probably, probably. But listen, I'm also a firm believer in you sign a contract. Like
Yeah.
you,
I get it.
you pay these employees out here. If this place blows up and does 20
100%.
million next year, do they go, hey,
Yeah,
hey,
where's
man.
my cut? Where's feed the horse, baby?
Right. But and the point there was, I believe at the beginning, the caddy had the choice of taking a lumps, a fee,
Yes.
or taking the percentage.
Yeah, he explained it,
and
it's
he
just-
chose the fee.
Yeah.
So like, you didn't want to gamble on me, I won.
Yep.
Now you get paid.
And he still did the right thing though. After all,
100% did the right thing, and for them, it's. I mean, I don't want to say chump change, but it's kind of chump change.
It is.
But anyway, so after Matsuyama's caddy did that, he put the flag back in the 18th tee, turned to the course, like away from the grandstand, and did like a traditional Japanese bow.
Okay.
And, wasn't for the cameras. He didn't
Yeah.
even know anybody was watching, but it got caught on camera. And when they asked him afterwards, he goes, it's respect to the course. Like, they're kind of one with nature. It's a very different
Yes.
spiritual experience.
A lot of etiquette.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
But also, from what I understand, a very jovial, good guy in the locker room, fun guy to be around, but when it's in between the ropes, he's locked in.
Yep. It's great. I'm pumped. Now I have a reason to watch golf every week. So now next tournament, Sony Open, I think it's called.
Sony and Wailea
Yep. So I got to pick a new golfer. I'm thinking of going with Sung J M.
played well this week.
He did play well. Guy's ice in the veins when it comes to putts, man.
Totally stops at the top of the swing.
Oh yeah,
It's amazing.
yeah.
And Hideki does it a little bit too, but Sung Jae's a little more exaggerated.
Yeah.
But like really gets to the top and just kind of waits a second, waits a beat, and then
It's
goes.
delayed.
Yeah, pretty cool. South Korean, another but he's one that you always see smiling.
Yes.
Where
Yeah.
where Hideki's a little
Like
more
he's
locked
happy just to be there.
always looks like he's in a good mood, just having a good time out there. And I think he might be the one. I don't know if it was Sung J M or Ben An. One of the two South Korean guys, they're around the same age. I remember reading like 2 years ago that he had played something like, 145 weeks straight didn't even own a home.
Wow.
Because he's also like 24.
Yeah.
You can't tell. Some of those guys look like Hideki, I think, is still under 30.
Wow.
It just feels like he's been around forever.
Yeah.
But yeah, Benon or Sung JM, if anybody knows, throw it in the chat. I'd love to hear it. But I remember reading he didn't even buy a home here yet because he was just flying from course to course, tournament to tournament. He's just grinding and just stacking money.
Yeah.
Stacking money.
Do you want to go through the team names of the league right now?
Let's do this. I just want to shout out Jawan's in here. It is Colin is super solid. G-Man, Ghost. I need to golf right now, man. I'm snowed in and can't get any practice. G-Man, tell us where you're at. We can maybe point you in a direction, but there's Sims popping up all over the place now, so they're out there and they're worth doing. If anybody's got something bad to say about it, I'd love to debate that out because
that'll be a fun time.
I would argue that till I'm blue in the face.
People shit on Sim Golf a couple years ago.
Sure.
And
they
still,
were doing
they
it
still do.
when we were playing our challenges. You people go, it's not real
it's not
golf.
real.
Can't play outside.
No
It's
way.
11 o'clock at night, and I'm drinking a beer watching a football game. I can't play golf right now, but I can.
Yeah, but you can. You're just being stubborn.
All right, so we'll run through.
A little jelly too. A little jelly when you're
Of
watching
course.
it and you
Hater.
can't do it.
Listen, if they ain't hating, you ain't winning.
So we got 42 teams. I'm just glancing. We're going to read all of these team names because some of them are hysterical, and we're going to let the chat vote on which one's the funniest. But
Yeah, listen in. These are worth a
throw
laugh.
us a like or give us a follow or a share. It would definitely help us out. We're trying to bring indoor golf to you weekly. Again, we beat TGL. We got here first.
Yeah, they got bigger screens, but
Yeah, I mean when they say 4:3 aspect ratio, they mean 40 by 30.
I sent you that video, right, where they put a 16-foot by 9-foot on that screen?
Yeah, and you need like 10 of them to like cover it.
It's wild how big that screen is. Even watching Jersey Jerry in front of it.
I just hope people watching us at home right now, we are not. You'll see on the bottom screen, like there's the camera of them hitting and then the screen beyond them. But like what you're seeing in the main screen is just fed right off the computer. I hope we get some of this view because if you show just the screen, it's going to do it it's not going to do it
Agreed,
justice.
and I'm sure they're
with
going to
the
be
graphics.
cutting. They're going to be cutting. But the thing about that screen being so big, they're so far back from it, you get like true ball flight into the screen, and then it almost looks like the ball just
Continues.
goes into the screen.
Yeah, it continues.
Right?
Yep.
It's pretty amazing.
Technology, man. And then they got the two sets of they're dues in real grass, real sand. You got your iron tee box, and then you have your driving tee box, and then that huge green behind you.
Rotating. Fully 360
and
rotating.
Just simulating all kinds of lives.
And then they have
situations
some type of jack system under the green
to move the green
to create hills and undulations on the
Yep.
green to mimic whatever course and hole they're playing. It's super advanced and amazing. And I just I'll send it to you. Golf Pass has a thing, a daily sweepstake to enter to play at TGL.
Yep.
At SoFi.
Wow.
Because they're only using it for a couple months.
And it's going to sit there idle. So you got to make money off it.
It's going to end up being open somehow, some way. I mean, I'm sure it'll be way out of our price range.
What I am most interested in before we get to the team names is how you have green books, you have all this stuff that you have access to when you're playing on the course. Mm-hmm. Now, when you're playing a simulation course, like if for some reason, let's say they had Augusta,
and I think they're playing fictional courses. Yes,
but half of these guys' games are knowing where to hit the ball.
I would not be surprised if they have traditional green reading books, or they're going to use, like we do, the heat map.
Yes. Yep.
Some version of a heat map.
But these guys, they have their practice round. They know exactly where to play the ball, where not to be. And I'm wondering to see how much nerdy they get into it, on top of what you and I already know about all of sim golf. So
I it's yet to be seen.
Yeah.
Them being mic'd, everything. It's scratching so many of my itches.
Yeah.
Because
it's gonna be good.
I love the the walk and talks. I love the mic between the caddy and player talk in between shots. Like that is what does it for me.
Yeah. Shout out YouTube Golf for breaking that barrier.
And like this is going to be that quicker, right? Because they're just going to be able to hit the next ball. Yeah. There's no walking.
You're going to take a 4-hour round and make it into 2 hours.
Yeah. So I mean, this is I think it's going to be amazing. But and TGL, if you're listening.
And who's announcing it? Do we have the names
Yes,
on
I
that?
did look that up, and I was excited about it, but I don't remember who. But I'm going to look it up right now. TGL and I think. Oh, I do remember. It was Scott Van Pelt.
Oh, that's right.
And Matt Barry.
These guys are +1 now. Let's go see what Tony Short's doing, who is
Our defending, reigning,
champ.
defending. I love Matt Barry, and I suggest you give him a follow. He's an ESPN Sports Center anchor and also commentator. I think he does college football sometimes.
What was the name?
Matt Barry.
Matt Barry.
But him and Maddie and the Caddy are worth a follow.
Okay.
If you watch.
Yeah, I'll definitely throw him a follow after this.
Big golf guy. And Scott Van Pelt, we know, is a huge golf nerd.
Yeah.
And a betting nerd.
Yep.
And I'm sure there's going to be live lines.
You got to be able to bet this, right?
1,000%. There's going to be live lines on the screens.
It's everything I wanted to do 4 years ago.
Yeah, well,
Everyone thought I was crazy.
You just need Tiger Wood money.
Yeah, you need about 100 million at least.
And SoFi backing you.
Yeah.
All right, so let's run through. I'm gonna do it. All right, suggest we do it 6 p.m. teams first, and we'll jump to 8 p.m. teams.
Yep.
Right. So I'll kick us off in Wall. So we have 5 bays in Wall for 6. Oh,
It starts at 0,
right.
yeah.
So, 6 bays in Wall, and we have putt up or shut up. Putt up or shut up.
That's funny.
The Big Naturals, pun intended.
Yep.
Back again, who I think made a run, right?
They won the
Corn Ferry.
No, they were runner-up in the Corn
Runner-up
Ferry.
in the Corn Ferry playoffs bracket last season. The T-Box Munchers. And I think there was
back
2
for more.
Munchers in the if I remember correctly from last season. Team Cannon, very creative. Spackler and Co. And Terrific In-Laws. You know, you could
Give me a C- for the Wall 6 p.m. team names.
we're both single. Is it single children? What the hell are we called? Only children. So I will never have like a brother-in-law. And I wonder, if you stumble upon a golf playing brother-in-law, how cool that would be. Because I don't have a brother. So, I mean, the next best chance I have is a brother-in-law, and now that's not happening. So,
Did you have any cousins that are married?
no.
No cousins.
I have cousins.
Not
None
married.
of them are married.
Ooh, it was a good shot.
So that's the Wall 6 p.m.
Yep.
Brackets. Then Brick, here we have 10. And we have, there's not much going on here. Team 102, B&B Slicers, Job of the Putt.
Which was Kenny Pickett rules last year. Zach Korber changed
Oh,
his team
Korber's
name.
back.
Korber is back.
So that's 2 defending previous season champion. Okay. So they just finished up at 6 o'clock in here. Tuba Tees, the Slicers. So we got 2 versions of Slicers going off at 6 o'clock in Brick, the BB Slicers and the Slicers. Team Saldo.
He was a winner of a league.
That's right. Had a rough season last season, didn't he?
He didn't play last season. He
Or
played
the season
a year
before.
ago, and they bombed it.
CB2330. That sounds like they got the generic name that you put in, and they throw some numbers behind it.
This is poor. This is a poor grouping.
Big Dog's Got to Eat. That's Contos. He should be a contender.
Should be.
The Swing Kings and the Broken Tees. Not much
D.
going on there.
Grade
Yeah.
D for those.
Yeah, it's a fail. This one's even worse. Team Davis, Team Driscoll, Team Martinez. Hello.
Jeez, guys, come on, get creative here.
So Nick Mastalone is in with his 3rd name in 3 seasons. Formerly
Finding one that fits.
formerly Spicy Mustard. Formerly, he was a wrestling name last season. Some like a play on a wrestling name, I think.
I should know that because I'm a wrestling nerd too.
And then Bada Bing.
Yeah. F fail.
Yeah, not great there.
All right. 8 p.m. is where it's at though.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Wall 8 p.m. J&J.
Eh.
They were winners of the first go around, I believe. The first league we
Really?
had. Yeah. Joe Shepis.
Well, the competition has greatly improved.
It
since
is a
then.
lot of which I probably would want to see them for a little bit. I'll switch to them in a little bit. They're a very good.
And
team.
just by the way, before we move on, thank you Byro 3303 and thank you Devin 20. There's 3 ends there for the follows. So
Sweet.
appreciate having you here and
Love you
come on
guys.
back. We'll be doing more of this. Go ahead.
Yep. PB&J, Wrongest Drive.
I like that one.
Yeah. Bogey Boys,
Bogey Boys.
Grip It and Sip It are always great.
Best hair in the league.
Best hair in the league.
Hands
and
down.
Always in it. They're always in the league. Long Necks and Long Drives. Dom Sestito.
Yep. Back
All right.
again.
Brick, 8 p.m., which is where we're currently at. Team Smash.
Now I'm hoping that's a play on Brooks Koepka's live team.
Smash?
Smash GC is their team. So I'm assuming that might be a play on live.
The Yeah. I was going to say the Smash Room, but that was the Smush Room in Jersey Shore.
Whoa.
Yeah. Dan and Jay, Team Stagliano.
That would have done for
That was a Riz. That was a good Riz.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. The Team Stagliano, they didn't put a team name in?
Wow. So they were formerly Super Mario Brothers?
Super
right?
Birdie Bros.
Super Birdie Brothers. And then last year they had another different name.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Well, because Joey Golick is usually his teammate, but then Joey went and traveled and played some golf.
Is he back with
He's
them?
back.
I saw Stal out. I didn't see Joey, but
They're
yeah.
back. They're going to make a run. I talked
Good.
to him pregame a little bit. They're pumped.
Yeah, they get into it. Love
Yep.
them.
Slice is right.
All
Nah.
right.
Draw Shank Redemption. I like that. That's in the lead
That's
right now.
clever.
Yep.
They spent time on that. I can appreciate that.
Yep. Full fridge.
That's a mistake.
Yeah, this is a mistake on here. We definitely Team Short is definitely full fridge.
Always.
Team O'Brien. Nah.
Yeah.
Belmartians always in
Martians,
there.
Great
Day one.
name. And you were how many days old when you found out that was a play on Belmar? Because that's where they're from,
I had no idea.
right?
Yep.
Like
And
just
they're in-
recently.
just
and they've played for a couple years
2 weeks
now.
ago. Yeah.
The Belmartians. So for anybody who doesn't know, there's a town right around here in New Jersey, a shore town called Belmar.
Yep.
And the boys are from Belmar, and they are the Belmartians.
Good
Great
beach.
name.
Good
Great
beach.
Name. Yeah. Best name so far.
So far coming up, the putt plugs.
I love it. I absolutely love it. We got to be careful because we've gotten throttled on TikTok before, but I absolutely. I mean, this could get snipped.
Yep.
I love
And
a
then
putt plug.
Team Ruggiero. Yeah. All right. TR APM. We got the commish back as Silent K, and then really good putters. That's boring. Lightning. Another Bogey Boys.
And I'm pretty sure that's spelt wrong. I mean, it looks wrong. It's probably not, but
Lightning.
yeah,
I don't think there's an E in it.
Right?
It's just lightning.
we'll have to look that up.
Yeah. Lightning.
Lightening, like we're making it lighter.
Maybe it might be both words. No. Yeah, you're lightening it up. No, you're
Lightning is Lightning, as in
Yeah,
Lightning
no
McQueen.
But there's no E in there.
Lightning is a word, but it literally means to make something lighter. Like lighten the load.
Devin giving the gifts. Thank you, Devin.
Appreciate that. Tiny Dinies from Devin. Appreciate that a lot. I don't even know what that means.
There's 2 Bogey Boys in this league, so have fun trying to figure that out.
Oh, God.
And then you got, actually, one is spelled EY and one is spelled IE. So,
Right. I believe IE is right. No.
no.
EY is
EY
right.
is
Yeah.
correct. And then Team LaMonica.
Team
which,
LaMonica made a little run last year. They had some good rounds.
Yep.
All right. So, I mean, it's hands down putt plugs.
Yeah, it's 100%. All right,
Come on, Craig's not back this season?
No.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Come on, Craig.
So these guys, our previous champions, defending champs, are +1 right now going into the 13th, which seems to be playing tough tonight.
Do you have the overall leaderboard, sir?
Yes, sir. That is right here.
We have internet connection. That's good to know.
Yeah. All right. So, overall leaderboard, we got Dan and Jason, who didn't make it in the last league. They played last year in a very good team. They're in the league
Hockey
right now,
players, right?
Yeah, hockey dads.
Yep.
And again, Jim and Joe and Wall, they were J&J.
Was Uncle Dubes in last season?
Uncle Dubes. I don't think so.
No, right?
Look at Contos back up on top. Joe Martinez, Uncle Dubes. Oh, wait, these guys are... Joe Mart played. I don't think Uncle Dubes played with him, though.
Right?
I don't think so.
I don't remember seeing Uncle Dubes last season.
Contos back on top where we like to see him, -1.
Attaboy.
Out of the 6 p.m. squad. Joey G and South Stag.
That might be worth
-1.
going over to watch a little bit.
These guys?
They're still playing and they're getting close to finished.
Yeah, I want to see Jim and Joe.
Oh, yeah, they got a lot of golf left.
A lot of golf left. Grip It and Sip It up there. Looks like they're back with a vengeance. And then we're going to scroll way down to the carnage
Let's
here.
go.
And we have
One
a team
of
in.
us. One of us. One of us.
We have a team in at +23.
Yes. We
And
love to see it.
They started off par.
So
And then only parred one more time the rest of the way.
so that's Team Bada Bing, I'm assuming. Anthony de Blasio. No, Anthony L.
Anthony L.
With Jose.
6 p.m.er.
Oh, a 6 p.m.er. I think
Could
I
be
know.
a sub.
You know what? I think I know Team Davis. 6 o'clock in Tom's River. I know Paul Davis. Good guy. Used to coach
I want to
Brooklyn.
see.
What the hell did you do? First tee. I did first tee with Paul Davis. He was a coach. It's the Slicers. Anthony Lamaldi. Anthony L. There you go. 6 o'clock team.
Here's your second place team right now with a lot of golf to play. Good
So this
team.
is J&J, right?
J&J. We got a
Sheps.
nice par 3 coming up here, too.
Joe Shepis.
Joe Shepis and Jim DeBonis.
Let's go. All right, so 12th hole here at Firestone Country Club, 165-yard par 3. Looks like Shepis was in the bunker on the right there.
And I'll tell you, if you guys want to join us for the following weeks, if we hit our like goal of 10,000, you want to smash those likes, I will send you a towel, a Golf Kings Mighty Fine towel.
Brooklyn. It's that towel,
Yeah,
right?
it's that one right
Can you
there.
hand me that towel right there, please?
We'll start that next Monday.
What do we do, spin the wheel?
No, I think I could pull who was in here the longest, and then whoever watches us the longest and smashes the likes the most, I will send them this beautiful Golf Kings embroidered towel.
This is no...
it's not a cheap towel. That
not
is a gamer
throwaway.
towel.
This thing is nice and plush.
It's almost like a beach towel. That's how long it is.
Yeah, and it's got the grooves in it. I like this because you can get in your grooves. Keep your grooves clean, folks. Anybody who says otherwise is not playing golf the right way.
Yep.
Keep your grooves clean. Keep your clubs clean.
So they parred that hole. Oh, we got a nice long par 4 here. Look at this one. Narrow. Just a nastiness of a hole.
439.
Yep. And 266 right there to where their aim point is, and it starts to dogleg right a little bit.
It's the second handicapped index on the course, so it's second hardest hole.
Yeehaw.
Let's do it. So speaking of, it's funny you said those guys that were 23 over started par. Played around yesterday just before I came back. I'm fresh back from Florida, folks. I just got back, caught a 5 o'clock flight this morning. We were back in Jersey by 7:30, just beat the snow.
Ayo.
But played around yesterday and parred the first hole, and I'm like,
Yeah,
it's gonna be that day.
Yeah.
And then I shot 51 on the front. Like the wheels completely came off.
Oh man. Just like this drive is finding the other fairway, which not a bad spot to.
You got to play it up. You got to play it the whole way though. Like
And they're both.
You're not going
out there.
You're not going. That's the first guy, I think. You're not getting back over. I think you got to play it right up that fairway.
Yeah.
And then I just kind of slapped myself in the face.
Threw some water on you.
And shot 41 on the back.
There you go.
And salvaged the round.
Yeah.
You know?
41's nice number.
And almost finished with 5 straight pars. I bogeyed the last on a 3-footer that I missed. I was pissed. But
How long were you in Florida for? Were you there for the New Year, like the holidays?
Christmas and New Year's.
Oh, that's cool. You were there for 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah.
Oh, good for you
12
guys.
days, whatever.
Sweet.
Yeah, it was beautiful. And it's funny, you get down there, and her parents, are down there, and we pull up, and they're like, "We're so sorry." And we're like, "What?" We get off the plane, and we're like stripping our clothes off, And they're like, "It's freezing cold down here. We're so sorry." We're like, "It's 75 degrees," and they're in sweatpants and hoodies.
Get out of here.
They're like, "It's the coldest it's been since we've been down here. It's been like 85 and up every day, and it's going down to like 65 at night."
I take that right
And I'm
now.
like,
I'd be out in shorts.
We went to the pool. They're like, "We're not going to the pool today. It's freezing cold." We're like, well, "We're going." And it was gorgeous. It was sweating. It wasn't even like it was comfortable. It was hot.
Yeah. All right.
That Florida sun's just completely different,
Interesting decision here. You either take 205 in the fairway and you play it up, or you try to wiggle yourself out of that lie.
I'm playing this up that
You may be able to fade it in there. They did
Yeah.
just slice it. I'll see you later, Brooke.
I'll see you at home, buddy. Love you. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's probably the right play. It's like real golf,
They did pick this one.
But I think you could have went up that right side, 150, 160 yards, and then it looks like you just got a nice avenue in there. But
Yeah, so I think this was the right shot because you're going to have to play 2 shots anyway from the right side. This one, they may get lucky.
there's a possibility it
there.
rolls up there.
Yep.
Sure, agreed.
But so even if it doesn't, you're still looking at a shot in, which is I
Yeah.
take the gamble here.
Aim at that bunker and hope it cuts a little bit.
Little over the top swing there to create that slice. Let's see if it works itself way back.
Trying.
It's trying. It's just
Good leave.
it's not bad.
Good leave.
Yeah.
He's got a little that Sung Jae. You
Yes.
see him hold it up at the top there?
I think that's new. I don't remember him doing that.
He watched the tournament this weekend.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing the live, Nick.
Oh, I know that guy. Thank you for the follow, Stella.
Loving TikTok again. We spent a couple weeks there, like wondering what was going on. We weren't
we're
getting
getting a little
notified.
traction here.
We were getting no noties, nothing.
You know what helps us is a little bit of engagement. You guys got anything you want to talk about? Any opinions? What are you seeing? What are you feeling? What are you hearing?
Yep.
It doesn't need to be about golf. We'll talk about anything. But the more you chat, the more it seems like we get more people in here. So
Yep.
we appreciate all the support anyway.
And YouTube's got some viewers, and we don't even have it on any of the TVs here. This is not bad.
Oh, look at this.
Oh,
Too
no.
much. Too much. Valiant effort. Still not a bad leave.
Yep. Now let's see what kind of chip they're left with here. The left side's got to go over some sand, I would think.
No, I think he's right in that alleyway between the two bunkers.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, you're right. You're right.
That's the one.
A lot of green to work with, too.
Yeah, that's the one for sure. Yeah, so I got a couple rounds in down there. It was good to swing outdoors again, and it's nothing like the nerd in me, right? There's nothing like hitting off that Florida compact tight lie. I get an extra 10, 15 yards because it really compresses the ball. Like I can swing easy, and just as long as I got that downward angle of attack, it explodes off the face. I hit a pitching wedge about 150 down there.
Yeah.
That's a 125, 130 club for me here.
I wanted to see like a pro golfer play like one of the county courses around here and just see how different it is.
So it's funny. That's funny you mentioned that. I just stumbled upon something the other day, and it was Bryson playing.
Oh, way over.
Oof.
It's not like him.
I don't know if it was a county course or whatever it was, and it wasn't a top shelf course. Put it that way. I don't remember what it was a 20-second clip, but it was him driving in a cart with the camera. You know, they put the camera on the windshield or whatever, and he's like, you know what? Amateur golfers are better than they think. He's like, you play a course like this, your ball ends up in patchy grass, shitty rough. Roll up.
Oh, what a chip. What a chip there from Jim.
Well done. Nice save. He goes, I never, my lies in the rough are better than your guys' lies in the fairway.
That's crazy.
You know, he's like, you're playing more difficult golf.
Yeah.
We're playing a perfect course.
Yeah, they're playing first class, and we're always in coach, and we don't know how good it
Next
could
to
be.
the bathroom.
Yeah.
But, you know, he said it. He goes, you know, I haven't played a course like this in a while, and now being here, like, you guys got to give yourselves a lot more credit. Because you end up...
I don't know how good it could be, though.
You can hit a good shot and still end up in a bad lie.
Yeah.
That for them.
Yeah.
They're in the fairway. They're in carpet.
Premium.
You know? And he gave a shout out. He goes, you guys are playing tougher golf than we are.
Yeah.
Now, the yardage, you know, they play longer yardage and all that shit. But, you know, just conditions-wise. So give yourself some credit. But I was happy to get a couple rounds in.
The woods are the woods, though. No matter
A
where
tree's
you
a
are.
tree.
Yeah.
For sure. But he was more talking about when you hit a good shot.
Yeah.
And you end up in a patchy piece of
Mud.
fairway or mud or tracks.
Trash.
It just doesn't happen on tour, obviously.
Cut back a little bit here.
Trying.
Trying. It's working. Stay right.
Not bad.
Yep.
Not bad at all. 256. That's a nice shot.
I want to see. Hold on. I hate to switch mid-hole, but GK Brick, I want to check in on the hockey dads.
Dan?
Yeah, Dan and Jim.
Oh, they were playing. I thought that was a final. So they had a chance
did
to
they
improve.
finish? They finished.
Yeah, they play quick, those boys.
Hold on. Quick leaderboard check. So they finished -3. I got to refresh. -3. No.
They
You know what
might
it is?
not update
They hate. Yeah,
they didn't hit finish or
Yeah.
whatever. The scoreboard's up on the screen.
So they're going to finish -3.
I would stick with J&J.
Yeah. Didn't miss anything there.
Yeah, so it was good to be outdoors. It was good to play a little more golf, you know, before we really shut it down. I'm going to try to get back down there for spring break, maybe.
There you go. I got a trip in Mexico planned with the family in Cancun. I'm going to definitely play a round of golf while I'm down there.
Yeah, so if you're going to play down there, there's a beautiful course.
There's so many nice courses down there.
Playa Mujeres is nice. Playa Mujeres golf course, whatever it is. But I'll find out the name and I'll text you. But we played one. It may even come to me. That was on like Lagoon. It was the nicest course I played down there.
Really?
I'll find out the name. I have the scorecards at home. But there's a couple nice courses down in Cancun. Where are you staying?
We have a little membership timeshare thing at Moon Palace.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So Moon Palace is a little further south.
Correct. Yep.
So, but I mean, if it's still it's a 15-minute cab ride up to.
So they
up to
have
the places I
3
play.
resort style golf.
I haven't
courses
played
on
the
there.
moon. Yeah, I haven't played their courses.
I played the one last year, and it was just
You know where you got to get Mayakoba.
Mayakoba.
So
Which is the one that is it Bandon Dunes? They play. Where's no? It's not
Bandon Dunes is like Oregon,
no
or Wisconsin.
There's one that they play.
Mayakoba.
Is it Mayakoba?
So Mayakoba, they used to hold the Mexico, the tournament beginning of the season was one of these.
Yep.
And now Mayakoba took the Live tournament, so the PGA booted them. So now they moved to the West Coast. So
Okay.
PGA plays on the West Coast in whatever Cabo San Lucas, I think. Whatever on the West Coast.
Yep.
But Mayakoba hosts a Live tournament.
Yeah, that's. I was gonna say wherever Liv plays is.
It's
is a Mexico
gorgeous. You couldn't stay there. I looked into like a stay and play. It's like villas,
tournament.
but you can still play there.
Yeah, that's cool.
But it's a gorgeous course. But I'll get you some names. I mean,
Yeah.
if you're gonna play on Moon, then just stay on the court.
Yeah, I'm a guy that I'm not gonna
Stay
leave
on
the
the
resort.
resort.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially this is the first time we're bringing the kids, so
Right.
this is gonna be a lot of luggage.
So but you're sneaking away.
I'm gonna sneak away for a morning.
Good for you, man. Good for you. It's the way to do it.
Yeah.
When we go,
Probably the best place to sneak away while you're on. Like,
Yeah.
it's better than like
Can't get in trouble.
Yeah, you can't get in trouble on vacation.
right? Yeah, I would usually do because we always went for 10 days, 10 or 12 days, around with Brooklyn and Grandpa, and then a solo.
There you go.
Yeah.
So I go in May, like right before Memorial Day, before the
Yeah,
resort gets
spring
busy.
break.
So when I went there last year and went out there, I was the only one on the course.
Yeah, no,
Only one.
That's why you could do it.
And they had bars set up every like 6 holes.
Yeah,
It was 6, 9, 15,
and a
18.
lot of them is all you can drink while you're playing.
It's all
Yeah.
all inclusive.
Yeah.
So these guys are just sitting at the bar with nobody that comes around. They just sit there for 8 hours.
It's the best, man. It's the best. Yeah, I did it one time and I was a little like, oh man, this is gonna suck. They didn't pair me with somebody. They just let me go alone.
Yeah,
I mean, it was
it's awesome.
awesome, absolutely awesome.
My phone.
But yeah, I can't wait to get back down there.
Dude, my phone is blowing up for some reason. Okay, sweet. Nothing bad. That's all I care about.
Yeah,
I looked
right.
down at 12 text messages. Like, what did I do?
Ryan Phillips, thanks for the join. Oh, I thought it said follow. LJ, did I shout you out? LJ 2009, thank you for the follow. Look at this shot, playing it off the little side hill. Oh, that's a tough pin spot. Look at that, tucked right up against the bunker there. That is killer. Yeah, so back to real golf. Hideki also now I think is one of only 4 or 5 guys that have completed the Hawaii double because he won the Sony. I don't know if it was. I think it was last year. So only a couple guys have won both the Century and the Sony, the 2 back-to-back Hawaiis.
Oh, somebody's won them both back to back.
A couple people have. Hideki is now the newest one, but not many.
Wait a minute. The Sony's next week though.
He won it last year. I'm just saying career.
Oh, career wise. Has there ever been a guy to win them both in the same season?
That I don't know. I mean, I would think if anybody did, we know who it is. But the thing about it, if you don't know the history of the Century, which was this week, it's the previous year's tournament winners. That's why they call it the Tournament of Champions.
Okay.
So to get into the Century, it's not like an open field thing.
Oh, really?
It's only people who won a tournament last year. And then maybe, top 10 or something like that.
Oh, so you got a bunch of big names then. That
Some
makes
guys
a
will
lot of
opt
sense.
out. You know what I mean? It's right near New Year's. Some people won't do it, but some people take their family there. Usually what it is, if you qualify for that, you're taking your family there for New Year's. You're spending the week before, and then you're playing. But yeah, I mean, I'll get you the exact spec on it, but it's literally called the Tournament of Champions because it's the previous year's tournament winners.
Okay.
Century
What's up, Aiden? Welcome back, man.
Golf.
We're still going here, baby. We're grinding every Monday night. Yeah. So big 2025. Are you following these drones at all that are hovering over us in New Jersey? It was a big thing during like December.
Yes.
Then it went away. In the last couple of nights, they kind of made an appearance.
So we were
back.
only back today.
Okay.
So I lost complete track of them when we left.
Yeah,
but
they
yes,
were quiet, and then
it was a topic when we were leaving. And
then-
Ashley was seeing them everywhere, even though they were planes. Everything she saw in the sky. I mean, she saw a star, and she was like, "It's a drone." I'm like, "That's 17 light years away,
probably more than that.
and not moving." Like, but everything turned into a drone to her.
It's just wild. And then you got the politics thing that's changing over these next 2 weeks.
Yeah, a lot of conspiracy theories about
so
those
many
things.
tinfoil hat people out there right now.
Yeah,
And,
I can't. Dude,
It's hard to keep up
There's
with.
too much going on. I got enough to be worried about than to listen to all this. But yeah, I could see how easy it is to get sucked into.
Yeah.
So for 2025, players qualify for the Century by winning a PGA Tour event the previous calendar year, and then the field will also include the top 50 from the FedEx Playoff
Okay.
points
So I was
list.
going to say, how many tournaments are there in a year? There's probably like, what, 30 or 40?
30 something, and remember, a couple of those weeks you have two. You know, because
Yeah.
you have that side. Those guys qualify too. So like Goddard,
Okay, so you could have a 100-person field with the top 50 FedEx that didn't win. But I'm assuming if you're top
I think
50 in
it's-
FedEx, you probably won a tournament in there.
probably. That's
Yeah.
So it ends up being less than that. It's a
Okay.
smaller field, but like Chris Goddard won that. Remember the Myrtle Beach Classic?
Yes, he won the not a signature event.
It was the
did win an
same
event.
week as the Quail Hollow, as
Yep.
Wells Fargo.
Yep, he played. I hope to see big things out of him because he's
I like
a local
him.
guy. so-
Jersey guy. I think CBA, and then went to Rutgers, and then I think he transferred to like Oklahoma or something like that.
Yeah.
But I starred him on my PGA tracker.
Yeah.
You know, so I know when he's in something, and I like to keep a half an eye on him.
Aiden says, finally got my sim, but is it possible to play with a Rapsodo? Unfortunately, we are TrackMan only. TrackMan's very closed on only using a TrackMan for their software. So
Yes.
sorry, man, but I'll tell you
Everything else plays nice together. That's the shitty part. Like you can have a G6, the Garmin, whatever
Yep.
it is,
Rapsodo.
Rapsodo.
SkyTrack. If you want, look into on Facebook, definitely join the GS Pro group.
Sure.
You could definitely play in all of those leagues with those guys and join
Golf
their
Shop,
Discord.
Big Stick.
Yeah, all of
those guys. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they probably have 100,000 courses to choose from too. So
That's all open platform.
it's open platform. There's a million leagues you can join, different levels.
Yeah.
They have a huge Discord. I'm sure you can join and get all of their info.
Good. I'm glad you're in the sim game though, Aiden. That's awesome.
Yep.
Good for you. And your game's going to get better for it. I promise you that.
Yep. You can't deny the sim anymore, man. It's
here to stay.
It's like you can't find a PGA range without some simulator tracker, ball launch monitor.
These guys have them in their living rooms.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I mean, I go down those rabbit holes of the builds. You know what I mean? Like you find some guy who has like a bookcase, hidden door bookcase.
Yeah, that goes into
a
this man cave.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. How
Yep.
beautiful.
Oh man,
I know.
I can't get one in my house now. Not when my kids are 3 and 7. I would never want to spend time with them. I'd be hitting balls all day in my man cave.
One could argue if I was representing you in this argument, I would say if you got to put an hour or two in the sim a day, you'd be a better dad. You know what I mean?
Do you think so?
Because when you're just around your kids all day long, you don't want to see them anymore.
Yeah.
So rather than like, you want to play, Dad, come in, and you're just being like, oh, I don't want to. You go play golf for an hour or two, and you come back, and you're like, I'll play with you.
Yeah, you're refreshed.
I'll do something.
Yeah.
And if you get on my nerves, I'll go play golf for another
All
hour.
right, I'm going to try this with my wife tonight and see what she says.
Give me power of attorney. I'll
Yeah.
take care of everything.
I'll send you in there.
Have your people call my people. Mental, what do they call it now? Everybody needs mental health day.
Yeah. I just want a mental health hour. That's
So
it.
you know what you do? You have to you can't just ram it right in. You got to kind of,
We need a Riz power button for that.
set it up in the backyard. You know what I mean? Get a net.
So-
No screen. Do no screen. You get a net and a sim and an iPad.
So you're invited. Ashley's invited. I'm hosting a huge Valentine's Day party.
Okay.
The 15th, the Saturday night.
Okay. I'm going to write that down.
Yes.
That's when you'll be getting your birthday present too, by the way. The 15th?
15th, February 15th. One of the secrets there I bought a 20 by 16
Movie screen?
No.
Oh.
20 by 16 nightclub blow up. is going to connect to my back door, and that's going to be the boom boom room.
Okay.
Remember the boom boom rooms back
So
in
you're
the
throwing
clubs?
a Diddy party?
I'm throwing a Diddy party without the lotion and without all the
toys.
illegal thing.
Yeah.
So it's going to be awesome, but I plan to use that as a
Oh,
pop-up
so you bought it.
sim.
It's not a rent.
Oh, no, I bought it.
Yeah. Okay. So I looked into a lot of those, like a batting cage type of a
Yeah.
thing. That's
It's just like
enclosure?
it's just an enclosure. It blows up. It's like 8 inches thick of all the walls.
Yep.
And it's you get 16 by 20.
Yep.
Which is our bay size
Height?
is 18 by 23. Height 12 feet.
You're good.
Yeah, you're good. As long as you have 10, you're good. So
I was backdooring it into that similarly. And what I bought was the blow-up inflatable movie screen
yeah.
for the backyard.
Yep.
And the projector.
And the projector.
And the initial introduction was
Yep.
the kids come over, they go in the pool, then we want to have some drinks and barbecue. It starts getting dark.
Light it up.
Throw some blankets down in the grass.
Yep.
Blow the thing up and put a movie on for them.
Yep.
But it was impact resistant.
Oh, so you can just blast balls into
So
it.
the other 364 days a year that we're not doing this, I'm ripping balls into it in the
Yep.
backyard. Of course, we bought like the Amazon one that looked amazing, and then it comes and it's like this big.
Yep.
So we sent it back. But like, if you back into that, that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then eventually it turns into, why am I going outside? I could just do this in the garage, right? And I've already got the equipment. Now I just got to buy some of the, the curtains and, if you went and spent 10 grand, you're dead. But if you spent $2,000 and another,
No, you got to
1,500,
slowly do it over time.
and then before you know it, you got 10 grand worth of shit. Like, I would love to get one. If you see them, they have them almost like on the garage door. So like you hit the button and it comes down. You could play and then it goes back
Yes.
up.
Yeah. So you could be able to store it and easily and hit a
And
button
then like
and it
it's
pops up.
just like anything else. You watch these like
Oh, we got a club toss. You got a club toss.
here comes the club toss. You watch like these DIY guys like in like fast forward.
Oh yeah, the
speed
time
video,
lapse.
and it's like,
Yeah,
oh, they put that up in 7 minutes. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah,
You
no,
know?
they put that up in 7 years.
Yeah. But it also
They
doesn't.
bogeyed. Oh,
Gave one back at
gave
the
one
end.
back. Nico says he'll be there. Nico's a neighbor of mine. He just moved into our neighborhood. He'll be at the party. It's going to be the party of the decade, man.
Yeah. No, I don't see any reason why we wouldn't be there, man. Absolutely. But yeah, all this inflatable stuff now because I was looking at the batting cage / hitting bay. I mean, they're 2,500.
Yeah,
But
and you have
again,
to have the room for it too, right? Like I don't really necessarily have the backyard room for
Yeah.
this thing. I mean I do for a night, but like to just blow it up, take it down, roll it up, it's just pain
Right.
in the ass.
Yeah,
But
no,
I
absolutely.
could see myself being out there in a late night summertime, just
For sure.
messing around.
For sure. Like you said, I've got the Garmin or whatever it is, and a net,
Yeah.
just an 8x8 net, and I just go out with my iPad, and it's really I'm just getting swing data.
Yep.
I don't even play courses anymore.
Stay loose. These guys the wheels might be coming off here.
You've ruined it here for me too, because then it's like, well, I could do that, or I could just drive over there in 7
Yeah.
minutes and play a golf game.
Yeah, by the time you
Set it all up,
play
break
where?
it all down. Golf Kings.
they said cave.
No, that's erased from the memory.
Banished.
No way.
Gonzo.
We got it on tape. You can roll it back.
Yeah.
We'll check that. What's the time mark on that?
Time mark is 52 minutes.
All right, I'm gonna go back and look at that. I'm pretty sure I said Kings. But yeah, it's a little spoiled now because there's even a buddy of mine texted me while I was in Florida, and he's like, "When are we getting back out there?" And I'm like, "I don't know, March." And he's like, "I got $250 worth of Golf King credits, I guess, for Christmas. You
Yeah.
get 50 from
Gift
here,
cards.
100 from there. Everybody knows that you love it." And I'm like, "Cool, I have like 12 hours." I don't know. But you know what? It goes quick in the winter. I rack it up, and then
Burns.
before you know it, by
You got 3-4 hour stays and then you're done.
right,
You know?
right. So it goes quick, and then I'll
You got why hasn't Brian gotten a membership? I see him come get whacked for $140.
Listen. You can lead the horse to water. You know what I mean? Like I've told him 1,000 times. He's still in that like $100 a month. I don't use it that much. I'm like, you do.
You do though.
You do. Go
Yeah.
back. Go back.
Listen, I don't mind if you're still going to come and pay full price.
Yeah,
I'm not
he
going
don't
to talk
listen.
you out of it.
He
but-
don't care either. He's throwing you business, and he just does it like that. But yeah, he's a junkie just like I am.
Oh yeah.
You know what I was thinking? I had something to tell you, and it left my brain for a minute. Brian just got back from TPC Scottsdale.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Check this out.
Dude, we got to go to Arizona.
I know.
Oh, for my 40th, which is 3 years away. 3 years and like 2 weeks. I have to go to Scotland.
Yeah, of course.
That's what I want to do for my 40th.
Of course.
That's what me and Tom have decided to do.
Count me in.
And definitely,
So,
whoever
all right,
wants
so
to
here's
go
a-
is
all
more
right.
than welcome to go.
So here's a couple things. First of all, Scotland, yes. I had the tickets to Scottsdale and didn't go.
Really?
I don't know if you remember. I bought 4 tickets
Oh,
to
that's
play
right.
with
You-
Trevor
yeah, yeah.
Immelman, and,
Yep.
and I couldn't get away.
That's right.
Here's
So they don't have the grandstand set up, do they?
because they play in February.
Oh, so it was set up. Who was that?
That's his son, Thomas.
Wow. Oop. Hitting on the stadium hole, which is 17, right?
16.
16?
Yep.
Oh, that's so cool.
17 is Sawgrass. the
4?
island. Yeah.
Did he hit that right? That's awesome.
Right?
Oh, what a dream. What a
this
bucket
is-
list item.
This is driving up the cart path because there's a tunnel under the grandstand.
Yeah,
So that's them going through 16.
that's so
And
cool.
when you come out, they have all the hole-in-one names
Yeah.
on the thing there. The big.
So how did he get this? What did he?
You can play it, dude. It's a fucking public course.
Is it really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
So I have an opportunity, and I'll throw it your way, and I'm still on the fence about it, so it may not even happen. Cabot Citrus Farms, which is down about an hour north of Tampa, I think. Brand new course. Like if you look at it on the satellite on Apple,
Not there yet.
it's sand.
Yep.
And I think it's already like top 10 in the country.
Really?
Yeah. $2,800, 3 days, 56 holes of golf.
Just 3 rounds or 3 rounds? What is it?
4 rounds. It's the 2 18-hole courses. Then they have a par 3 course. And then I think it's like a 12-hole scramble that they're going to do. So it's the first day is like 18 holes and then scramble or par 3. And then the next day is 18 holes and then the scramble or the par 3. I forget how it's flipped.
What a drive here. Look at this drive.
280. Total 307.
309?
Wow. That's a bomb.
That was a nuke.
And then the third day is sport shooting.
Sport shooting.
You know, like
guns?
pull.
Oh, really?
You know, the Frisbees.
Yeah, and clays and
Yeah,
shit like
yeah.
that. Yeah.
So Brian said he thinks he's in.
Wow. $2,800 for. Are you getting stay with that?
Stay with that.
Okay.
You just got to get your airfare.
Yep. Which is nothing to Florida, to Tampa.
Nothing. You fly
Yeah.
to Tampa. I flew round trip for $100.
Tampa's beautiful. I love Tampa.
Trenton to Tampa.
Tampa's probably my favorite part of Florida.
Yeah.
If I had to pick one, I don't know. I don't know. I've been to Miami. I've been to Delray. I've been to Orlando. I've been to Tampa.
Yeah. You got to go.
The only thing I haven't done is like the
south
west
of
side.
that.
I haven't done the west side of
Tampa is west side.
no, but like the southern west
Naples,
side. Yes,
Fort
Naples,
Myers.
correct.
Yeah.
Which
So
I heard is beautiful.
Brian's got that's about 2 hours south. Mm-hmm. So her parents are south of Tampa, but just a little bit.
Okay.
You can go further. And we were looking down there too. But yeah, I love Tampa. We went out to eat in St. Pete. You
Big
know,
Tampa.
Clearwater Beach is gorgeous.
I hope that stadium gets knocked down though. The Tampa Bay Rays play.
Oh, we drove past it. Because to go to the airport, you drive right past it.
I went to the
It's
Royal Rumble there.
Shredded.
Yeah,
man.
good. Place is
Shredded.
shit. I went to the Royal Rumble there last year in January. It was terrible.
Yeah.
It was an absolute
I've
shithole.
heard a lot of bad things about it. But yeah, so that's on the radar. I gotta figure out logistics and see if I can make it work.
And when would that be?
February.
Next year. This
No,
year?
this year.
Oh, this year.
Yeah.
I'm out just because I have too much going on.
I know,
This party's taking up my life, but that's also my own doing.
It's as tempting as it is, it's probably not going to happen.
Yeah, it's too short for me. I know you mentioned. You did mention this. I remember you mentioning this.
Yeah. I mean, I get offers like this. You know, our club is doing something up in Nova Scotia next year. It looks amazing. It's Cabot, same developer, but it's on like the cliffs of Nova Scotia. It looks like very Pebble Beach.
Yeah.
You know,
On the coast.
on the coast, on the cliffs.
Windy.
windy, waves crashing.
crashing.
Yeah. But that's 4,000. And it's through my country club. I think they're trying to turn a profit, so I'm out.
This course is not nice to people today.
But yeah, a buddy of mine has done St. Andrews twice now.
That's cool.
It's relatively affordable.
Yeah.
You know, the airfare is the hardest part, but and all these like tourism organizations, they just
do it all for
you do nothing.
Yeah.
You show up.
You just pay.
They bus you around. I don't know if you've ever seen Nick Faldo does a great commercial. I see it all the time during the broadcast, and he's like, it's called Hidden Links.
This is a nasty chip, by the way. But yeah, go ahead. What is it called?
Hidden Links.
Hidden Links.
And he's like, have a cup of tea with your mates, play a round of golf, have a cold beer, and if you're really fancy, we can arrange a helicopter. And I'm like, you had me at tea and beer.
Yeah.
You lost me at helicopter.
Yeah. We used to do a Myrtle Beach trip every year. It kind of got out of hand.
Yeah.
It's just too many people. It started out going to golf, then it turned out to partying.
Right.
And then it was all about partying.
Yes.
And it was like no one cared about golf, so I kind of just stopped running it.
Yep.
But we used to have 20 of us, 25 of us go.
Yeah.
And we just literally paid a company. It was like $550 a person for
Yeah.
3 nights and 4 rounds of golf.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's like nothing. And
Yeah.
and the golf courses were at really nice places down there.
Myrtle's got amazing courses.
You can't beat it. The only thing is Myrtle doesn't have for degenerates is a casino.
Right.
It's missing that casino, but it's a family.
Sure.
It's a family city.
Yeah, I want to do a couple.
The Chip.
Yeah, I want to do a couple this year, or in the next couple of years, knock some of those bucket lists. Because I told Ashley, similar to you, I am closer to 50, and my bucket list for 50 is Kapalua, where they just played this weekend.
Oh, nice. That'd be cool.
Did you see on? I think it's 17.
It was sick how they were playing the wind.
The drone shot when it's a big downhill off the top of the mountain.
Did not see that one.
And whenever they hit that downslope, NBC had the drone
Really?
just like swoop down and just watch the ball roll down the hill, like from 6 feet behind it.
I'm so happy like PGA is kind of adjusting to
They're
moving
always
into
they're-
this century.
They're always a little bit late to the game. It's like baseball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're just like traditionalists, and this is how we've always done it. But they're getting it, and I love seeing, dude. So we're laying in bed, getting ready for bed the other night down in Florida.
Ayo.
I'm watching. Yeah, nothing like that. I'm watching the football game. I think
Well, where's LaMonica at? I believe he's Bay 5 and Tom's River.
Bay 5 and TR. And I'm laying next to Ashley, and she's scrolling Instagram. She's like, "You know this guy?" And she shows me Bobby Burger,
No way.
and she's like, "This guy's hilarious." And it's all his food videos because he's got a
Oh,
separate.
yeah, he does
Instagram.
He loves his chicken Caesar
And I'm like,
wraps.
"Do you know who that is?" And she's like, "No." And I'm like, "That's Bob Does Sports."
Bobby Fairways.
And so then I'm like, flip over to his other page, and I'm like, "Let me show you Fat Perez." Yeah. And she's like, "That's me." And I'm like, No. Pull up Pat Perez. And she's like, "Holy shit!"
It's him, but fat.
And then she's like, "This guy can't play golf." And I'm like,
No, he is a stick.
"Watch him." And we start watching videos. She's like, "Are you kidding me?" And next thing I know, she's watching Cold Cuts, and she's watching all the guys. And
So their camera's not working, but that's all good.
we spent a good hour scrolling through
In the water, too.
golf videos.
Yeah. that's how
And
you
I'm
get
like,
hooked.
this is
This
what
is
it is.
what I do.
But this is how you draw people in. You know what I mean? Like a woman's not going to watch Bob Costas or, what the hell is his name? Hello, Friends.
Hello. Oh, Jim Nance?
Jim Nance. Like, they're not pulling families in. Bobby Burger is. The father. She watched the videos of the father and the mother for a half an hour. You know when he kills he's always making fun of the father?
Who's this?
Bobby Burger.
Oh, do you remember?
Stealing chicken
Stealing
nuggets?
chicken tenders at the
At the Whole
supermarket.
She thought that was the funniest thing ever. And then I think was it Cold Cuts that smashed his head on the garage?
Yes.
He's trying to beat the beam.
And then Bobby Fairways, he's like, "Did you get that on video?" He couldn't believe.
He went, "Oh no."
Oh man,
But
Joey
that's what
Colcutt's like, I hate him, but he makes the show.
They're
So-
just, it's all of them together. It's
Yeah.
the vibe.
GK Wall Bay 4. These
But
guys are still.
but yeah, I mean, and she's got less than zero interest in golf. We took her out. So I don't know if I told you about this. We went to dinner one night. She had a couple Cosmos, and she goes, "You know what?
Feed Bob," the commenter says.
Yeah, right. And Mike 234, thank you for the follow. She says she got a couple Cosmos in us. We're at the country club, and she goes, "You know what I want for Christmas this year? A set of golf clubs. I want to do this.
No way.
Because we're at the country club. You know, it's
Ashley.
people. Ashley,
Your wife.
100%.
No way.
She goes, December 26th, I'm a golfer, and I'm beating all your asses. Again, a couple Cosmos.
Yeah.
Now she's picking out outfits. That's the part she really wanted to get into. She's picking, she's getting dressed and buying all the accessories and everything. December 26th, I'm playing. I'm like, all right,
You're screwed.
Cool. Get down to Florida. Let's go play. I book a tee time. Me, you, Grandpa, and Brooklyn. It was brutal hot. She made it about 7 holes. She's like, you guys enjoy this? I'm sweating. I'm sticking to this chair on the golf cart. She can't hit the ball more than 15 feet. I'm like, ain't that fucking easy, is it? Right? When I come home and talk about this and I'm impressed with myself, now you know why.
Yep.
So that career was short-lived. I didn't buy her clubs. She used Brooklyn's clubs.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah.
Because it was a short-lived
It was a
career.
good test run. I try to get my wife into it. We went to the range a few times. It is, you just have to get through that beginning frustration.
Yes.
If you can grind through that and learn how to just make contact confidently, it changes everything. But once you get through that, getting through that is the hardest part.
Right. And I told her, don't give up just yet. Go out with Stephanie, Brian's wife. Go with some of the ladies.
Yeah. Go at your pace.
Go to my club. We were on a muni, so I'm kind of like, you got to pick that up. She's like, why? I want to hit it again. I'm like, you hit it 6 feet. We got to come out to my ball. Like, we can't do this. Go out to my club on Ladies' Day.
Yeah. Or
on
late night.
Tuesday.
Or like dusk.
And just go out and hit it until you hit it right.
Yep.
So I don't think she's totally done yet.
Yeah, you just need to be right in a setting. Simulation, golf simulation. Start
Also,
here.
we were there with Brooklyn.
Yeah. Start here, though.
Yes. I told her that, too. We'll go to Golf Kings. We'll get a bottle of wine.
This is a brutal hole, by the way. This is a 590-yard par 5.
And it's only
narrow.
And it's the 12th hardest.
Yeah, we started them off with a tough course today.
Yeah.
So
we'll see. We'll see if she picks it back up. I think she might. I think it was a little hot for her. I said, go indoors.
Look
It's
at
air
the hair.
conditioned. It's the best.
look at this hair, dude.
He didn't even do it today.
There's no product in it.
Just
It's
natural.
Just natural Johnny Bravo.
So good.
It's so good. It just like flows.
And he hits the high draw. Like, you shouldn't be this blessed. A little too much.
Oh, a little cheat code in there.
Look at that.
And down the hill.
Always hits that little baby draw, high baby draw.
Oh, and the downhill.
And that's the other thing. It took me that front 9 when I shot 51
Yeah.
to get the feel for playing Florida golf again.
Yeah.
Because I'm playing it up in the air and to the hole, and everything rolled off and everything rolled out.
So
And
you got to play it short.
You got to play for a lot of roll. Like, I was hitting, a 20-yard little chip shot. Normally, I'm hitting that about 15, and checking up.
Yep.
And I'm hitting it, landing it exactly where I want. And then I got a 45-foot putt. So you got to land it 10 yards short.
Yeah.
It took a little adjusting, but I finally got it down.
The commish invited me out to his course during the break, and
Where does he play?
he's a member at LBI National.
Okay.
And everything was frozen. Couldn't get a tee in the ground.
Really?
I brought some birdies with me, and I hit the first hole. I remember I hit a bomb drive. I think I was like 130 in. Hit my pitching wedge, and this thing was at the flag. Hits the green,
Like a rock.
and it bounced like it was on the car path.
Yeah.
Off the green. I was like, holy shit.
Firm conditions, to say the least.
And then by the back 9, the sun had been out. Everything turned into soup.
Mush.
It was all thawing out.
Yep.
You can get a tee in the ground again.
Yeah.
And it was
But
like you
you're
had to switch your
squishing.
game up again.
Yep.
It's like, well,
Yeah. Well, listen, that
I love the way I'm hitting the ball right now, though.
Me too, dude.
I feel really good hitting the ball.
Me too. I'm still doing your little chicken wing trick to myself, and I'm not Sung J imming it.
But slowing down.
I'm hesitating at the top to separate shoulders and hips
Look at the shot at it.
I have a tendency to turn the hips and the shoulders at the same time.
Yep.
And then I come right over the top. And I've just been like
Just let it
hesitating
stay
a
there.
half
Just
a
hang
second,
it there.
turning that hip, and my hands just drop.
Yeah.
I can't even help it. There's nowhere else for them to go.
Yep.
You
have
can't
to
get
follow.
over the top.
It just follows your hips.
And now I'm hitting a little. We played that practice round, and everything seemed to be going left. Mm-hmm. And I realized I always had a very strong grip.
Closed club face?
And well, I had the strong grip because I had an open club face, and that was helping me close it.
Gotcha.
But now that was because I was coming over the top.
Yeah.
Now I'm getting into the slot.
You can open
You don't
it up.
want to close it, so I had to weaken my grip a little bit
Yeah.
to straighten it out. I'm still going a hair left, but I don't mind it.
No, it's not a big banana.
No,
You know?
no, it's a pull.
Yeah.
It's straight. It's just off the club face left. So I just adjusted that a little bit, aim a little right, and I got it under control.
My man's struggling here.
Yeah.
He definitely went over the top on that and completely just yanked it. But his partner put him back in the fairway again. So,
Dude, when it happens, that's what happened to me. Like on that front nine, I couldn't get my tempo right. I couldn't make good contact, and then all of a sudden, everything clicked again, and it was just par.
that's awesome. Look at this nice 100 yards over the pond.
Back pin, little backstop.
Get yourself to even here with a good shot.
He's got it. Come on, shake it off here, Shawnee.
So we are playing Firestone Country Club South. Where are we at here?
Akron, Ohio,
Akron.
according to the.
LeBron James home course?
I don't think he played a lot of golf.
Neither did Jordan
always
until he was in the NBA.
It always reminded me of, I don't know if you remember the Chris Rock bit when he said, just wait until black guys learn how to play hockey. He said, we'll be out there on the ice just smacking a puck with our dick. It always stuck with me. Imagine Michael Jordan playing.
I was watching Jackass 3.
I don't know him by numbers, so forget it.
It might have been the last one they did, Jackass Forever.
When they had all the like subs in.
Yeah, but they still did a few
Sure.
stunts, and they tied Aaron McGeehee up to a goalpost, a hockey net, and PK Subban was
Yes,
blasting
PK Subban.
100-mile-an-hour slap shots
Yes.
at him.
That'll kill you. That's a great shot.
Oh,
Sit back.
dude.
Look at
That's a
that.
natural birdie for him. They use his drive, his layup, and then his approach shot. Natural birdie for the hair.
What a shot.
Is his last name Hare or Hain?
Hain. Should be hair. What amazing. That was a great hole.
That was an awesome hole by
Back to
Trevor
even.
Hain. He played that all himself, dude. That was all three of his shots. Natural birdie for the man.
Now, the team we were just watching struggled on this hole big time.
Yes. They were right. They took the one underneath the tree, or was
Yeah.
that a different hole I'm thinking of?
I don't
No,
know.
he was in the bunker to the left on
Yes.
this one. So
It's a great bunker play. I always tell you about that, right? Course design. Look at the 6 bunkers lining that fairway exactly
exactly
you're
where
gonna
you
land
want to
the ball.
land it. Yep. 246 right down the middle. You're either in the fairway or in the bunker.
That's a great
and
shot.
this is a great shot. Same
That was
golfer.
a low dart, too.
We called that a stinger.
That was a great shot. He's back. My boy's back.
So back.
His buddy got him a birdie, took the pressure off.
So back.
That's the beauty of the team golf thing, and that's what I'm like. I'm not a live guy, and live is not team golf by any stretch of the imagination. They're on a team, but they're playing singles. I want to see how this TGL plays out because it's going to be more Ryder Cup style.
So what does the TGL stand for? What do the 3 letters mean? Because
Tigers Golf League.
No, I think it's Tomorrow's Golf League.
It could be.
And I was really like confused about the Tomorrow because I thought it was the Golf League. That's
Okay.
what I thought it meant. And I'm like, no, Tomorrow's Golf League. And I was like, why would they use tomorrow? Like the future, maybe? Like
That's 100% what I would think it would stand for. Okay, so it's a reference to Tomorrow, which is Tiger Woods' company, which is Tiger, Rory, Mike, McCarley, and some other
Oh, TMRW.
TMRW. So it's an acronym for the guys that own it. So it's Tomorrow, but it's their company, Tomorrow. Not-
Tiger needs more money, right?
Dude,
Rodak in the chat. You're.
let's go. Rodak, where you
I
been?
am so excited to go
Rodak
home.
doesn't jump on until 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I can't wait till we get home later.
A
I'm
Mason
gonna-
Golf, thank you for the follow.
Awesome. And check out WWE on Netflix for the first time, where it's not censored. There's a lot of,
And yeah. Well, I mean, I guess you could pause and rewind.
yeah, it's all going to be recorded
Yeah.
and on there. They have like the 1988 Royal Rumble on there. Like it's just,
Yeah. They got all of it.
Everything.
Have you watched the Vince? Doc?
So I watched 3 episodes of it. It wasn't as raw as I wanted it to be.
That's what I heard.
Because
they cut out a lot of the good stuff.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a good documentary how this guy made, $1 billion from nothing. And
What about shitting on that girl's head?
What was that?
Was that not in there?
No. I don't even know what you're referencing.
Really?
Yeah.
See, the thing I read was it was a great documentary, but it left out
Oh, I left out tremendous amount of details about how, bad he
ruthless.
was. Yeah.
But yeah, supposedly
He's still a ruthless businessman, but the with the women and everything, they kind of left that out.
Supposedly he took a dump on a girl's head and then made her go and
Comments.
dude, look it up, Rodak, look it up. I believe the allegation was he dropped a steamer on her and then made her go.
He's asking what you're wearing.
You kidding me? You unpatriotic.
He doesn't even know what West Point is. I guarantee he has no idea what West Point
This
is.
is Vince. This is a replica of Vince Lombardi's sweater when he was a coach of Army football.
Yeah.
That's what this is. It's fucking the kids
Yeah,
these
no.
days, man. No respect. I get no respect.
They just have no knowledge.
Dude, I fell in love with this thing when I saw it.
You look great in it. I know what West Point is. I didn't know the Lombardi thing, though.
So he's before he was with the Packers, he was the head coach, or he might not have been head coach, but I think he was.
Oh, his hat. Your hat. He's referencing. Wait, what is your hat?
It's not Purdue. It's the Point Panthers. It's my son's football team.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. We stole the Purdue P.
Dude, my man is on fire right now. Oh, he just missed the circle.
Throwing
He's
hair
feeling
darts.
hot with the sweatpants.
That's rough. That is gray sweatpants to the fullest. Hashtag gray sweatpants. A little sausage.
What a unit on the guy.
Atta boy. He's got the hair and the package. Full.
And he has a great golf swing.
He's not allowed. He's not allowed to play next year.
It's not fair.
Vince Lum. So we went. I think we told you, right? We went up to West Point and watched an Army game.
Yep.
And the coach had this sweater on, and I'm like, dude,
I want one.
So I went right to the
internet.
Well, I went to the store, and
Yeah.
she's like, "Oh, we sold out of those immediately.
Wow.
They're on back order, but we can mail one to your house." I was like,
Yeah, I want one.
"Ship it, send it." Vince Lombardi, Army. I believe he was the head coach before he went to Green Bay.
They're celebrating a nice draw here, but it went into the trees.
Vince Lombardi coached at the U.S. Military Academy at West Point for 5 seasons, from 1948 to 1953. He was the offensive line coach.
Were you alive then?
Just barely.
Oh, sorry to zing at you.
Just missed him.
God, I'm staring at my clubs over there, and I want to go hit some balls.
I know, mine are in the garage. I almost threw them in the car to come here today, and I was like, I'm going to swing after.
Yeah.
But I am on fumes right now.
Yeah.
We got up at 1:30 in the morning, and I stayed up and watched the Lions game.
Oh, I went to bed. That game was throwing me to sleep last night.
I watched. Well, it got good in the second half.
Yeah, it was just what was it like 9? Was it 9-6?
9-6 at the half.
Something. I couldn't do it anymore.
But then the Lions. I didn't watch the whole game. I made it through the third, but
the over under was like 57,
Yeah,
I
it
think,
didn't
and it did
happen.
not even come close.
actually, it wasn't so bad because it ended up like 31-9.
31-9. It was 40 points.
Yeah.
Still 3 scores off.
But so I went to bed 11:30. Woke up at 1:30. Drove to the airport. Flew in. Drove home from the airport.
Damn, I had no idea you were away that long.
We didn't book a return flight. When we booked to go, we didn't even book the return flight.
Damn. There's going to be one day where you don't come back, though.
It was almost this time.
It's
She found the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But
Well,
no,
we could do this show virtually.
it would be a vacation. I think. I don't think she's sold on schools and like full time.
Yeah.
I think it would be.
No private schools and shit down there? There's gotta
There
be, right?
absolutely are. She's hesitant on that front. It might be like the simulator, vacation house, year or two, and then that might be the thing that makes it like, well, let's just stay.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's going to be buy the house and
Abruptly.
move.
Yeah. All right.
But
Well, give me at least a 2-year heads.
I think it's more than that. But
Rodak's ripping you right now.
part of the reason we didn't come. What the fuck? All right, I gotta scroll up. Hold on. We talking about his hat. We don't care about his shirt. I'll run up his little league football game right now. And the dinosaurs. What are you, fucking bored tonight? Jesus Christ.
He stirs it up, man.
I love him. Love him to death. And I'll tell you right now, I'll take you and any 10 guys you want to put on the field, and my boys will house you. We will run it up on you.
Rodak likes a good challenge, although I haven't seen him do one yet.
Rodak, I'm the D coordinator. You don't put it in a box. I promise you that. We went 7-1 last year with 5 shutouts. That ain't even when we put the backups in. Our 2s could take you. How big are these kids? They're 9.
Shouldn't matter, Rodak.
No, not even 11. They're 9, Rodak. They'll be 10 next year when we start. We're already doing off-season training. Brooklyn's booked every Sunday.
These guys are going to struggle to finish even right now. This hole's eating them up.
Did I tell you before? I think we did one last. I went to the Jets game.
Yeah, you went into the booth, the box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know I went with 4 of our football coaches, our O coordinator, our head coach, our defense coordinator, and the entire ride up in the party bus we watched
film.
Yeah. Had the kids back there having the time of their lives. Like, we're going to the Jets game. I'm like, come here. Do you see how you missed this block right here?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the Jet game will be there, but you focus right now.
There might be 2 kids as fast as me. 58, yeah.
They got to hit it in the circle here to save par. If not, they're going to finish 1 over. And I think this is it. This is it, man. This is the last hole.
Is this last team playing?
Yep.
We got no carnage.
No
to
carnage.
jump into. Rodak, you should come to a game though.
Oh, this guy's struggling today.
You really want to have a good time? Come and watch one of our football games, man. We have a lot of fun out there. We could use a coach. You know anything? 1v1 golf. Give me Mr. Sierra.
Oh, now he's Team Sierra. Or unless he's
1v1.
Oh, I thought he's saying in a 1v1
No, he
match
wants to take me on. Listen, Rodak, I'll tell you right now.
Oh, no.
On 18.
Oh, no. Why did that happen?
Is it at 10 o'clock? Is it a time thing?
No. Who's this?
I am a match play nightmare, Mr.
This is a different
Rodak.
hole. This is a different course.
What though?
These guys are playing something else.
Are they playing Mario Golf? Is that what it looks like before VG3?
Yeah, that was an older course.
No. That looks horrible.
Do you want me to go back to it?
Is that what we played on? No.
I've never heard of Nokia River.
Maybe it's fictional?
Could be. I don't know. Nokia River course.
Let me tell you something. If that's the side-by-side, good on you, track man.
Yeah.
That's what we used to play on?
This is what we thought. Yeah, it is an older course because there's no sand mark when your ball rolls through it.
Wow.
Yeah, man. This is where we're at.
I never really saw a side-by-side like that.
So real quick.
Let's wrap it up, right?
Leaderboard. No,
What'd you say? Nokia River Golf.
course.
No, it's real.
Let's refresh here, see where we're at with the leaderboard for
It's
this
in
week.
Finland, by the way.
Finland. Yeah, everybody's done, man. So, all right, your leaders in the first week, returning from 2 seasons ago, Dan Acropolis, Jason Larson, which is team what?
Dan
They're in
and
Bay
Jay.
2. Dan and Jay. And then Joey Gaulig and Sal Stagg -3, tied, but they lost the tiebreaker.
Team Stagliano.
They lost the tiebreaker because they only went 2 under in the last 3.
That don't make sense.
I forget what the team. Oh, is it 6? It might be the last 6.
Still.
That's 2 under in the last 6, and then they're only 1 under. It has to be the last 6
the
holes.
bogey.
Yep.
The bogey. Yep. Okay.
So they got the tiebreaker. Joe Martinez, Uncle Dubes -1, Contos -1, J&J -1, Belmartians even. New team, P.A. Davis, Phil Strada even.
So Paul Davis is a stick. I'll tell you that. If it's who I think it is, and I think it is because he's from Tom's River,
Okay.
because they're in Tom's River, I believe.
Is his
right?
name in there?
Yeah.
That's got to be your boy.
Team Davis, Tom
Yep.
Driver, 6 o'clock. I think it is. Really, really good dude.
Yep. Grippin and Sibbett ended up parring. They ended up getting in the circle there. So we missed the shot that Trevor must have hit into the circle to finish even par.
Good for them.
Saldo and Sprinkles I remember he used to play with a guy named Sprinkles.
No, Saldo is Sprinkles.
Saldo was Sprinkles?
He owns
Sundays.
Sundays.
Yeah.
You know,
I
Sprinkles.
thought, yeah, okay, you're right. Returning champs from 2 years
Corbs.
ago, or 2 seasons ago, Corbers. And then you got a bunch of +2s, a bunch of +3. Where'd the commish finish?
Wow, look at Tony and Tim, +3 to start. Right there below them. Tim and Tony and the Naps are +3.
+3.
Tough.
Rough start for
It's
the
a tough
champs.
track. Especially when if you're not seeing those -6s, -5s, you know that it's tough.
No +30s like we saw last season, though. So the competition may be a little bit better this year.
That middle of the pack is tight.
It's tight.
Yeah.
C Murder, Russ Hogs. That's a Wall team. Base or Wall 6 p.m.
Casey Woods?
No, Spackler and Company.
Spackler and Co. Colin.
John Peter and Spanish. That's a new team.
I love it, man. I love the new names.
This is a new team. Argo, new team. Jared played. I think
Jared
this guy's
played,
new.
yeah.
Derek Zock back. Oh man, we got to watch these guys next. Oh, they're 6 p.m.ers.
We
The
could do a
most-
6 o'clocker one time.
The most
We should,
entertainment you'll
we
ever
should throw
see.
some love to the 6 o'clock.
Yeah, we'll drop a 6 p.m. in there. But yeah, that's it, man. So it ranges from -3 all the way to +23. 42 teams. Of course, somebody did not play.
It happens every week. Listen, if you get 41 out of 42 every week, that's good odds.
Yeah.
That's getting you in the Hall of Fame.
Yep. But
Great day, great night, great to be back.
and we
Great to-
overcame our challenges today. We couldn't get the live stream.
You know what?
to work.
That we can't be stopped.
No.
That's really what it boils down
No,
to.
I was this close to giving it up, and
I wasn't letting it happen, by the way. I don't know if you know me.
No, I know. I love it. Oh, all right, guys. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for hanging on. And,
Yeah, we'll be back. Knock on wood, we'll be on time next week with
Yes.
no technical difficulties.
Yep.
With week 2, do we know where we're playing?
week 2. Let's pull it up. Round 2. Old Works Golf Club.
So, is that VG3? Did you pick all VG3? It doesn't
No,
look
we
like
did. We did a couple non VG3s.
Ooh, so let's run through that real quick.
Yep.
So then we got a one of those Offengloffens coming up somewhere in Sweden or something
Round
like that.
3.
Switzerland, and then our major is going to be a PGA West out there in Phoenix, I believe,
That is a VG3
California. That's a tough course. I've
Yep.
played that before. Bulls Bridge,
course. A little bit of a
that is in Connecticut, so you're going to get that East Coast feel.
uphill,
like
downhill,
that.
depending on
Like
which way
that.
you're going.
The Blair Gowrie Golf Club over in the UK. That'll be week 6. Then, that's part of Lansdowne. Okay. Valhalla.
Yes.
Okay. Now
Good
we're
one.
talking host of the U.S. Open when, was it Justin won there? JT? a
I
couple
think
years
JT,
ago?
yeah.
When the Spanish guy choked, put it in the water on 18?
Sergio.
No.
Was it Sergio?
No, the guy that ended up going into live. He was on
Rob?
full swing. No, I'll think of his name. Doesn't matter. It wasn't a big time name. U.S. Open choke. Come on. Where's the Beth Page Black?
Finish it up with Beth
for the
Page.
final major, host of the Ryder Cup this year.
Yep.
Love that. And then we get into the playoffs, and we'll
Falmouth, Meadowbrook,
open choke.
PGA National, the Concession.
So I almost played PGA National. That's in like Palm Beach.
Yes,
That's like
Florida.
a stay and play type of place.
Yep.
You can do.
Concession, I believe, is also in Florida.
Mito Pereira. I got it before it came up.
Wow.
Mito Pereira is the one that
Never
choked.
heard of that guy.
He was up on 18 and he put his drive in the water. Yeah, it was brutal. Felt bad for the guy. Ridgewood, tough track. Right here in Jersey. Gotta love it. It's going to be a great season, folks. Hang
Yep.
around. Monday night at 8 o'clock. If we switch it up and do a 6 o'clock, we'll let you know the week before. But thank you for joining us. Great to be back. Look, your neighbor thought it was Joaquin Neiman. Yeah, it was Mito Pereira. And it was sad. They covered it on Full Swing and they interviewed him. and asked him about it, and it was like
Brutal, cringy.
I mean, what do you say? Like, yeah, I was about to win the U.S. Open, and I fucking sliced
Blew it.
my drive into a 3-foot wide creek. Like, all I had to do was put it in play.
Who would you pick in the Sony Open this week? Who's your pick?
I'd have to see the field. Let's look at it. Let's do it. Anybody in the chat wants to throw a pick in? Sony Open.
Is anybody really thinking about golf yet, other than us nerdy nerds?
Yes, lots of people. Fuck. Yes. Open 2025 field. Let's see what kind of names we got in here. I don't want your predictions and picks. I just want the field.
I don't think the field's out yet.
Yeah, there is. It's got to be. Hideki has the best odds. Corey Connors, the Canadian. Tom Kim, watch out for him. I'm a closet Tom Kim fan.
I might go Sungjae, man.
Sungjae's not a bad bet, man. Keegan with the mustache. Have you seen him?
So he hit an amazing chip in, I believe, or I think
He's had a great couple seasons.
He's making the comeback.
Sahith is in the field.
I'm not a Sahith guy. I want to be because he's cool and he's not like a normal PGA guy, but he's not that good.
So not a ton of huge names. Cooch is in it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Kuchar.
Daniel Berger's making a comeback. I'm glad to see his name. Sepp Straka is a sleeper. You got to watch out for him when he gets hot.
Yeah. Where's Sungjae? Where's he ranked in there?
Plus 3,500. Top 10.
Okay.
Robert McIntyre, the Scottish kid. He's good.
Yeah, I might go Sungjae in.
I don't know if he's
He's
in the
always
field.
up there. Sungjae? I thought you said he was plus 3,500.
No, that's Hideki. Oh, no. Plus 30. Oh, yeah. No. Sahith is 3,500. Who'd you just ask me?
Sungjae in.
No, it's Siwoo Kim. Maybe I read it wrong.
Nah. I don't see him on there. All right, I have to do my homework.
Yeah, Hideki's not going back to back, I don't think.
Mm-hmm. No way.
I like Tom Kim. I don't think Tom Kim's a bad bet.
But, yeah, I can't wait to be back next week to talk about the TGL. I'm sure you and I will be nerding out and texting each other throughout
tomorrow night. Yeah, I got funny.
Nothing on the docket tomorrow night.
She actually just asked me at the basketball game, do you have anything to do tomorrow night? And I said no, like an idiot.
Oh.
And I have to lie. I definitely have work to do. Homework for the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. Everybody, please watch. Bring your thoughts if we want to talk about it. Hate it, love it, anything in between. We want to know.
Sure, we're going to shit on it a little bit, but if they really do a good job, I'll be really pumped. It's got to be, the commentary's got to be great, and you got to, the graphics got to be good. I don't want to look at the screen from what they're seeing. I want to see the clear 4K graphics.
The shitty part for me is it's full swing. It's not TrackMan.
No, it's not TrackMan.
It's Tigers.
It's Tigers full swing, which their graphics don't even compare to TrackMan's graphics.
And if you watched any of the Jersey Jerry,
the ball looks huge.
Massive.
It looks like a beach ball rolling on the green.
And I get it, so you see the ball, but I don't like it.
No.
I don't. It makes it look.
It should be the
fake.
same size you watch as you watch on CBS on Sundays.
Totally agreed. Zoom in.
Yeah,
Zoom in.
The ball's not that big. It's not like they're.
That did turn me off a little bit, but either way, it's going to be fun.
Maybe they did all this stuff leading up to get people's feedback, and then they change it the night of. That'd be great.
Throwing some bait out.
Yeah,
a wee bit.
But yeah, cool. Thank you guys for all the action we got in the chat tonight. TikTok's awesome. YouTube was awesome. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah. See you all next week.